Hey,
Hey!
how
They
are you?
live.
Hey, how
What's
you
up?
doing?
Chilling, excited, nervous.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, let me go ahead and ease the nerves real quick. Let me go ahead and do the official introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, grown folks, not so grown folks, I present to you the Grammy nominated, the melanated, the epitome of black, the epitome of Black Girls Rock, the highly talented, straight from Atlanta, the very beautiful Chloe and Halle. What's up?
Thank you.
Hi,
You're so
that
sweet.
was so sweet.
Oh, yeah. Gotta do it for the home team. How y'all doing?
We're doing great. I mean, today has really felt like a really long day because we've just been waiting for this to drop at midnight tonight.
Yeah.
We're so excited and we cannot wait.
Yes, absolutely. So are y'all still in quarantine or are y'all outside?
We're still in quarantine.
Yeah, I mean, we've been here for a while now, going on 4 months.
Yeah, but we've been keeping ourselves so busy, like coming up with content and everything. So it's been making time fly, but this is the slowest day possible. Like this day has just been going so slow. I think because we're excited that the album's coming later.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the anticipation. The new album, Ungodly Hour, drops in just a few hours, 4 to be exact, at midnight on all streaming platforms.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yes. So to lead off the album, you dropped the single Do It, which debuted here at V103 with Big Tigger and myself. Thank y'all.
Hey.
We love you guys.
Yeah, we love y'all. And when I first heard the song, when we first played it, I got this different type of vibe from the record. I got this low key sexy. I got my glow up going. I'm kicking it with my girls tonight type vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it is. I'm happy that's the vibe you got. Are you
I
frozen?
think let's wait till it.
Oh. Okay, there you
there
go.
you go.
Yeah. And then y'all dropped the visual for it, which gave me more insight to it. But like y'all basically dropped two visuals for it because now you dropped the video, the official video. But you also did a live performance for Dear Class of 2020.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you did it in your backyard.
Yes,
We did. And that was super duper fun. I mean, doing the Class of 2020 performance was something that was really important to us because, I mean, to all of the graduates this year, we're so proud of them. And of course, it's a little bit of a bummer to just have to spend it at home. So we always want to make them feel special with our voice and everything and anything that we can do. So that was really special for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like a full-on production. This was not just we in the backyard, post up camera. Well, y'all really made it. Y'all made it something for the graduates.
Thank you.
Yes, and we in the Verizon Artist Lounge kicking it with Chloe and Halle, just looking as beautiful as they want to look. Ungodly Hour drops at midnight tonight. Make sure you check that out. But after I was looking over the track list, and you only have one feature on there.
Yes. Yep.
Sway made it.
Yeah, so it's us, and we did that with Sway Lee, which is really fun.
Yes.
And we love this project because we were kind of able to really just say what we wanted to say on this project as we're growing as young women. And on the title track, Ungodly Hour, we did it with Disclosure, and that was really fun as well. So we can't wait for everyone to hear the album, and it was just a lot of fun.
Okay, so like, how did y'all land on the title name Ungodly Hour? Why that?
Yes. So in our session with Disclosure, we actually ended up writing that song called The Ungodly Hour. And basically what that song was saying was just to the person who we were dealing with at that time, it was kind of like, wake up. You know, when you want me, when you decide that you want this, love me at the ungodly hour. You know, love me at my good times and my bad times. You know, so that was kind of the seed for the album. So we took that phrase and we were like, wow, well, what else falls underneath the ungodly hour? When you're up late at night, what are you thinking about? Your insecurities, your flaws, all of the things that make you question in your head. And so that was kind of the basis for the album, and everything kind of fell under that.
Okay, that's That's very, very, very insightful. Somebody loving you at your worst,
Mhm.
Yeah.
down through the good times and the bad times. So
Yeah.
yes, that sounds like wedding vows a little bit, for better or worse.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, but one record on the album that really just stood out to me as soon as I saw the title, Wonder What She Thinks of Me.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Now, could y'all expound on that? I would like to know, because I think that y'all are probably going to be telling me about myself in this record.
Well, we don't want to give away too much, but that song is like, it's like so dramatic. And I remember when I walked in the studio and she had like the first verse in pre-written and she sang that part to me, I was like, ooh, this is good. And then when we finished it out and we listened back, we were like, okay, the tea has been spilt.
Mhm.
And I just love it because it feels so whimsical and theatrical and so sweet, but yet the lyrics are saying something yet so crazy. So, yeah.
Okay, so is this record for women or is it for men?
It's for anyone who wants to listen to it. I mean, basically, the story of it is it's kind of like the other woman's perspective
Oh,
on things, and it's really interesting. So once it comes out tonight at midnight, I want you to listen. I want you to hear the story, and see what you think of it, because we
okay.
don't want to spoil it for anyone.
Okay, so you're still telling me about myself. It's just an old situation, okay? Because it's a lot. It's a lot of people who can relate to being the other woman.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Most definitely. Chloe and Halle inside the Verizon Artist Lounge, big kicking it with yours truly, D. Sturgess. Previously, Chloe, you talked about your fans experiencing a different side of y'all and experiencing your growth. Talk about your growth that y'all went through making this album.
Yeah, so, when our music grows and there's growth in it,
Mm-hmm.
it's because we're growing as young women.
Yeah.
And, we write our songs. So, of course, we're putting our experiences into the music. And that's what you're experiencing. So naturally, my sister's 20, I'll be 22 in July. We're grown women. And,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the things that we don't kind of share or show to the world, we put into the music. And so that's how everyone can kind of get an insight of what we've been going through.
Okay, I have a better understanding of what you said now, as far as with your growth and um, when you really speak about growth, it's like everybody has seen y'all grow for almost 10 years now.
Mm-hmm.
From being small children doing covers in the living room and posting them on YouTube to seeing y'all now, like I think people are really going to be thrown for a little doozy, maybe, you know what I'm saying, with some of the subject matter that y'all may mention on this album.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they are, to be honest.
Oh, okay. All right, well, good. Let's go ahead and get to the doozy part real quick. So, being that we all been on lockdown, y'all had to get very creative in promoting the album. So y'all started the IG live show.
Yes.
Yeah, Thursday tea time with Chloe and
Yeah,
Halle.
we do it every Thursday. It's called, the Thursday Tea Time on our Instagram page. And it's really fun because we kind of just go back and share memories and things that we've been going through. And in the beginning, we would kind of let people call in too and share like tea stories. But I think it just kind of turned into us sharing our stories.
Okay, so what kind of tea was being dropped in this tea time?
Hmm?
What kind of tea was being dropped? Huh? Don't.
We could not hear you.
Dropped?
What'd you say?
What kind of tea was being dropped?
Ooh, like relationships, things we talk about on the album, things we're going through, all of that good stuff, getting heartbroken, situationships, all of that.
Okay. Well, since it's Thursday and technically the album isn't out yet, and we are on Instagram, we on live right now.
Yes.
Have a little quick tea time session, you know what I'm saying? Sturgess, Chloe, and Halle. Y'all with that?
Oh, yeah, you got some tea to
Okay.
spill?
I mean, I'll share some tea after y'all share some tea. Okay?
Okay, what kind of tea you want us to spill?
Okay. I want y'all to share some tea that your fans and the viewers, they would have never guessed it. Ever.
I feel like it's in the music.
I feel like it's in the album.
And
man.
if we say it now, we're just gonna give
You're
away
just
the
gonna
lyrics
spoil
of
the
the
album.
album.
Because you really want to know the tea, just listen to the album.
But
now, we need to know your tea. We need to know your tea.
Advice.
What's your tea? Because we'll give you advice.
What's my tea?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, pick a subject. Is it relationships?
Relationships, women.
Yeah.
What's going on with you?
What's going on? I can honestly say, being that we've been in quarantine and everything, I have not ducked off at all. I haven't been out here thotting.
Do you have a quarantine? You got a lady with you?
A quarantine, babe?
Yeah.
Nah, man. The bed is really, empty. It's just me. Like the other bathroom sink in the bathroom is empty. It's like that.
Oh, well, the right one will come.
Oh yeah,
it's quarantined.
Huh? You kind of went out.
Hey, huh?
What did you say? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I'm worried about the right one right now. You're not worried.
Okay.
Now,
when do you want to settle down?
When do I want to settle down? Honestly, I'm a Libra, so like I technically.
Oh, my little brother's a Libra.
Libras are so sweet.
Like you already know. Listen,
Wait, so what day?
huh? What day?
What day?
9/26.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, 9/26. Yes. So, I'm a Libra. I kind of like want a relationship like when I wake up in the morning, but then it's just like, okay, it's Friday now, it's the weekend.
I turn up. It's time for you to go for real quick. Just disappear and come back.
Absolutely. That's all. Just sometimes I feel like I can't get everything I want out of one person. So that's my.
Oh, I can understand. I'm kind of the opposite. I just want to find like that one person, and then like I'll be like good to go. But I feel it. But I'm a Cancer. I'm like really sensitive, and like when I love hard. So I don't want to keep dispersing that love constantly around.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to have that one and done.
Mm-hmm.
But right now it ain't there yet. But I'm gonna get there.
But like y'all were like still in your early 20s, so even though it's a lot of tea that's being dropped, are y'all dropping any tea on your savage moments?
Yeah, the whole album is the savage moments.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Breaking news. There we go.
What you thought this was, man?
Oh my God. Chloe and Halle are just giving us the whole book of Revelations inside the Verizon Lounge, man. Hey, but you know what? Like when y'all say that, I just kind of had a vision of y'all partying with Rihanna.
Whoa,
I love me
that's
some
random.
Rihanna.
He said partying with Rihanna.
Yeah, hey, Rihanna's a savage. She is savage.
Rihanna is amazing. I love her.
She is phenomenal from head to toe. Like she's just amazing.
Yes, absolutely. Chloe and Halle here just dripping all this sauce and all this melanin and black girl magic. And I have to commend y'all. And not just in terms of your artistry, but just the roles that y'all serve for young ladies out here. And what I mean by that is every generation of young ladies, they always have artists that they follow throughout their adolescent years into adulthood, And y'all, that's y'all now. Like y'all are at that level with Brandy and Monica and Aaliyah and Shanti, Destiny's Child, Beyonce, like that's y'all. Like y'all are right there at that same pinnacle. Like young girls from elementary school all through college. Rock with y'all.
Thank you so much. That's a really huge compliment. I mean, those will forever be our inspiration. So we always strive to be somewhere near where they are.
Okay. Yeah, and y'all are where they are, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all do everything that they do, and like y'all started at the same places that they are. Because y'all started on YouTube. These young girls are on YouTube all day, then you're doing your acting, you're on Grownish, and you have fans that are in college right now that's like, I'm gonna go to college now because I see them on TV.
Oh, that's really sweet. We feel like everyone is kind of like put on this earth for a reason, and everyone has a special gift, and we feel like we have to use ours to kind of pay it forward. And if we inspire just one person to want to be their best selves and go out there and conquer the world, then we've done our job,
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about inspiring, of course. And I have to share the story with y'all real quick. The first time I ever got put on to your music. It's 2011. I was actually sitting in class, Clayton State University. Shout out to Clayton State. my classmate KT, she slid her MacBook over to me. She was like, "Oh my God, look at these little girls. They are so gorgeous, and they can sing." And y'all were doing a cover of Halo.
Yeah.
Wow.
2011. I'll never forget the day.
I remember that. We did that. We did so many takes back then. Like, we would sit there and do like 20 takes.
Over and over again.
And our voices would be tired by the end of it. And yeah, but that's crazy. 2011. We're now in like 2020.
Yeah.
Woo.
Like, y'all went from doing a cover of Halo on YouTube to touring with Beyonce twice, back to back. And you also got signed to Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
And like, what is that like? Like, what was that transition like? Like, was it too much when you got the first contact from Beyonce?
It was not too much. I mean, but we were, of course, very shocked, very mind blown, because she has always been an inspiration to us ever since we were small. I mean, I think everybody can say that about Beyonce. And we just are so grateful to be in a position to have her advice and feedback on things that we do, but also at the same time allow us to thrive and grow on our own. We just respect her so much as an artist and just a beautiful human being. So we're so grateful to be a part of that.
Yeah, and being that you got signed to Beyonce, which is something that every girl wants to do, and y'all were her proteges, do y'all feel any added pressure?
You know, we don't feel pressure being signed to Beyonce because we realize that we are our own individuals and we make our own music. And, you know, one day we hope to reach the level of success that she has. And it's so inspiring being able to witness that firsthand. The only time we ever feel pressure is just kind of raising the bar and competing with ourselves, you know? We always just want to keep leveling up no matter what we do every time. So sometimes that's where the pressure comes in from. I remember even when we first started working on this album, we were feeling pressure because we were like, what do we want to create? Do we create what we want to create for ourselves, or do we create what we think people want to hear from us? And when we tried the latter, it just wasn't successful for us, and we realized we were making like the worst music we ever made. So we went back to just creating for us, and that's how the album kind of appeared.
Okay. Chloe and Halle inside the Verizon Artist Lounge on V103 Atlantic. They kicking it with yours truly, DJ Sturgess. What's it like turning in a project to Beyonce? Is it nerve-wracking?
You know, it is. I mean, it was at first. It was nerve-wracking at first when we first were signed to her in the beginning, because that's Beyonce. But now it's not nerve-wracking at all. I mean, we realize she's just another amazing human being with an amazing opinion and an amazing legacy. So it's just we welcome her comments, we welcome her perspective. We're open to anybody's perspective on the album, and yeah.
But at the end of the day, you gotta let your sauce drip.
I'm
Have
sorry?
to let them what?
You gotta let your sauce drip. You gotta own what you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely. Chloe and Halle right here inside the Verizon Artist Lounge on V103. We've been dealing with a lot in the country and globally recently in the past few weeks with the murder of George Floyd. In wake of his murder, y'all dropped a cover of "We Shall Overcome" and "Lift Every Voice."
Yes.
Talk about what's going on in America and your thoughts on everything, the protesting, the rioting. Do y'all see things getting better?
I feel like the only way people would pay attention is how it's being done now. You know, this has constantly been happening to our people for the longest time. You know, I'm happy that people are starting to pay attention and they're trying to make a change. But sadly, this has always been happening to our brothers and sisters. So, you know, we're just sending our love to George Floyd's family, Breonna Taylor's family, anyone who has had to deal with this. And I'm just hopeful now that we will start to see the light at the end of the tunnel, you know? So it makes me proud to be a part of this generation where we aren't being silenced, and we no longer will be silenced. So I see hope when this stuff is happening.
You see hope. Halle, what about you?
I feel the exact same way. I mean, people are finally seeing what we've all been seeing for a long time. I mean, us in the community, I mean, our brothers and sisters, this has been happening to them in the streets for a while. And I'm happy that people are finally rallying behind us and saying that Black lives do matter. And, you know, we have a little brother who's 14, and when we see this stuff happening, we think of him, we think of our father, and we just want him to grow up in a world that's much better than this, where he doesn't have to worry if he walks down the street to go get a snack, you know? So yeah, we're just trying to use our voices to stay hopeful during this time, and we're so proud of everyone for standing up for what's right.
Okay, y'all made a very unselfish move by pushing your album back a full week.
Yes.
Was that a hard decision to make? Because, you know, a lot of artists, you know, they like, nah, I don't care what's going on. I'm going to do what I got to do.
A lot of prayer went into it. You know, I was like, God, whatever you want to happen will happen. And we all kind of came to a decision that right now is the time to focus on what's more important. And we didn't want this time to be about us. You know, it just didn't feel right. So we were fine moving it back another week. And here we are now. It's like a few hours away, and it's crazy. So.
Yes, it's crazy. And not only are y'all dope artists, but y'all also do y'all thing in the acting world as well. As well. And Halle, you had a lot of millennial Black women super excited when they got the news that you could be in the latest edition of Little Mermaid.
Yes, I did. I was so grateful for that. I mean, I just feel really honored and blessed to even be in this position to be able to make Ariel mine and teach other Black girls that you could be a princess too. You know, I'm just very excited to start, and I just will do my best.
Yes. Now, speaking of when you say showing little Black girls that you know, you can be a princess too. As y'all was coming up as kids, did y'all notice a lack of diversity in Disney films?
You know, I think we noticed it everywhere. Our parents, although, have taught us to always love the skin we are in, and we're grateful for the images that they shown in our household and the music they had us listening to and the images they showed us on TV. And we grew up watching That's So Raven and seeing beautiful Black family, even like in the Proud Family, even though it was animated, seeing just people who looked like us, and even Destiny's Child. And I remember I went to a concert. We all went to this concert, and it had Alicia Keys up there, Missy Elliott, and Beyoncé. And I remember being like, wow, I want to do this. We have beautiful, powerful representation of Black women. And so we kind of blocked out any negativity or any places where we felt there was lack thereof representation. And we just kind of looked upwards and said, we will bring more of it out. So, yeah.
Yeah, and y'all always bringing it out. Always bringing it out. I'll touch if y'all on social media, if y'all are posting a video on YouTube, you're always bringing it out. And I think that's what stuck to me when I first saw y'all, because, you know, I'm a college student. You know, I could be like, you know, this one little, and they ain't got nothing, but I always just noticed something about y'all. But like that's what I try to tell people who want to be like anywhere in the media or entertainment business, you know, like something I had to learn is, you know, find that special part about yourself.
Exactly.
And then,
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And speaking of movies, since you brought up mine, The Little Mermaid, since you brought that up, Chloe actually just finished this amazing movie called The Georgetown Project with Russell Crowe. Okay. And it's this amazing, scary movie, and I'm so excited. She's so amazing in it. And I can't wait for everyone to go see that. So, yeah, as well as she's also acting in amazing things as well. So.
Yes. Now y'all have movies, but you also have Grownish as well. Now, I think the most shocking thing I noticed on Grownish was when one of y'all cursed for the first time. Yeah, and not only that, I think one of the most funniest parts of the show is when y'all Atlanta side really comes out.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, I could, like as soon as I hear that part, it's just like everything stops and everybody pays attention, because it's like, you know what, Chloe and Halle's so sweet and smart and just so nice and endearing. And then you hear one of y'all cuss, not curse, but cuss. It's like, oh dang, I ain't know that.
Yeah. We didn't cuss before the show, but you know, after it.
So is that part of your vernacular now? Curse words?
You know, there might be a few in the album.
Exactly.
There we go. Tea time.
Tea time.
Alrighty, man. Chloe and Halle inside the Verizon Artist Lounge, big kicking it with everybody, man. Coming to back to your music with Ungodly Hour. Is there something? Well, listen to the album. Am I gonna cry?
I hope so.
Yeah, I think you will.
I hope you feel emotions. I hope it brings out old breakup feelings. I hope it brings out deep feelings.
Yeah, I think you'll cry. You're a Libra, you'll cry.
I cry.
Libras don't cry like that.
Alone in your room.
No, we cry with God. That's it. We don't cry. We don't cry like that.
But you cry
with God alone in your room.
But you cry.
Oh, whatever. Now y'all getting into the semantics. All right, but actually, I gotta ask y'all a fan question. As soon as I got on this live, every fan was hitting me with the same question. Good girl. Good girl.
What about Good Girl? Is that what it's called?
Is it going to be on the album? Is there a deluxe version of Ungodly Hour?
I don't know. I mean, we have a bunch of songs on this album, and I hope everyone appreciates every single one of them. Who knows what song sounds like what?
And it's so funny because they've named that Good Girl, but
it's not called.
It's not even called Good Girl. So it's funny. They heard a little. Yeah, they heard a little snippet on our social media from a while ago. But we have so many songs, like thousands. And after this album, we're going to be releasing some more as well, so that everyone can hear, and it'll be a beautiful thing, so that they'll be happy. I mean, but they get a good 12 songs tonight, so we want them to dive into 13. Yeah, we want them to dive into that.
The 13.
Okay, so they get into 13, and that's just it.
I don't know. You got to listen to the album.
Chloe and Halle are not giving no exclusive details inside the Verizon Artist Lounge. Before y'all go, is there something that you really want to leave fans with that they don't really get from y'all all the time? Because, you know, like y'all always, you know, just post your covers, you know, you post your beautiful pictures and everything. But is there something that they really don't get from y'all that you would just love to leave them with that's not on the album?
Honestly, we're bearing our complete souls. So there's really no stone that goes unturned. So we are who we are, and we're very transparent about it. And yeah. So.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll hear everything in the album, and it's coming out tonight at midnight. So we are so excited for y'all to hear it. And then we can all share our opinions on it. So.
Yes. And also, I just want to say thank y'all, because y'all dropped another cover earlier today. It was what, Aaliyah?
Yeah, it was Aaliyah, TLC, Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Like, how long does it take for y'all to do these type of mashups?
Like 20 minutes.
And it's just natural, like you already know what song you're going to cover.
Yeah, I mean, we love music. We started doing covers since we were younger, so those kind of flipping songs is really easy for us, and it's just like that. And we know that our fans love to see that, so we do that a lot.
No more 20 takes then.
Nope. Sometimes.
Okay. I appreciate y'all stepping inside the Verizon Artist Lounge and kicking it with us right here on V103 Atlanta. Chloe and Halle, again, their new album, Ungodly Hour, it drops in a few hours, 3.5 to be exact. So
Thank you.
All streaming platforms, make sure you go check that out. And not only do you need to check it out, but add it to your favorite albums on your streaming platform.
Yeah.
Of course.
Apple Music or Tidal, there's that one section where you have your favorite albums. You take the Ungodly Hour and make sure you put it there.
Amen.
Yep. So thank you so much. We really appreciate you.
Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for doing everything that y'all doing. Listen, when they give us free, when we all get back outside and y'all come back here to the A, we gonna all go out. We gonna hang out, kick. We gonna swag surf a little bit.
Hey.
Yeah, I would
Alrighty.
Waffle House, but y'all vegan, so we're not gonna go to Waffle House. I'm gonna have to find a place where they serve like some buffalo cauliflower wings or something like that.
I'm down for that.
We're down.
Alrighty, man. I appreciate y'all chopping it up with us, man, and just kicking it with me just hours before the album drops, and just not only that, but just doing it here for the A.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
we love
you.
the A.
Thank y'all.
Bye.